Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Ryan and welcome back to a brand new video on HOSB News, where today we are going to go through the 2019 rider lineup for the British Talent Cup Series, the second year of the British Talent Cup, and we're going to go through the 24 riders, 23 riders and the one extra reserve rider. We're going to go through that in this video, so let's get straight into it. So the first rider for 2019 is Jack Nixon. He is a name that obviously you might be familiar with if you watched the British Talent Cup in 2018. He was in it last year. He finished 7th overall. And he also finished 7th in the Motorstars Championship as well in England. So Jack Nixon is back again, hopefully going to improve on that 7th position, fight for podiums, maybe some wins, and who knows, maybe even the championship. Elliot Pinson joins the British Talent Cup field for 2019 after doing a year in the Motorstars Championship. He finished 21st overall in the Motorstars Motor 3 and also finished 3rd in the Junior Supersport 300 class that was also introduced in 2018 back in the British Superbike Series. So Elliot Pinson joining some very big names in the British Talent Cup in terms of young British motorcycle racing, and he will hope to try and get some points in his first couple of races. Another name that was in the British Talent Cup in 2018 is Scott Ogden, and he will remain in the British Talent Cup for 2019 after finishing 9th overall in the first series of the championship, and he also finished 4th in the standard class of the Motorstars Championship in 2018. He will be riding a number 4 bike for 2019. Ocean Jones is another new name for 2019. After finishing 22nd in the Standard Class Motorstars Championship, he will jump over to the British Talent Cup next year to try and gain even more experience in a more professional paddock, with MotoGP and World Superbikes all watching on to find the next British champion. Focus. Jamie Lyons is another new rider for the 2019 British Talent Cup Championship after finishing 30th in the Junior Supersport 300 Championship back in Britain, but he was racing over in Ireland more. I think he only did 1 or 2 races in the Supersport 300 class, so that's why he's low down. But in Ireland, he's won championships, he's won races, and he will be hoping to win the British Talent Cup in maybe next year or the year after. Charlie Atkins remains in the championship after finishing 10th in the first year of the British Talent Cup Championship. He also took part in the Standard Class Motorstars class and finished in 9th position overall, and hopefully next year he can get closer towards the front of the British Talent Cup and hopefully get closer to the top 5 when it comes to the championship finale at Valencia. Eddie O'Shea is another rider who will be making his debut in the 2019 British Talent Cup after he finished 2nd in the Metrokick Mini GP 50 class in 2018. Mini GP 50 is a class in the Cool Fab Racing, which is a championship for kids basically who go and ride the bikes with other kids, and it's also a partner with British Superbikes as well. So that's how he gets, that's how they get into British Superbikes. And then obviously the British Talent Cup opens up a door for Eddie O'Shea to go and try and prove himself on the world stage. After finishing 5th in the 2018 British Talent Cup Series, Brian Hart returns to the championship in 2019, where he will be hoping to fight for that title. He finished 2nd in the Junior Supersport 300 class in 2018, so he's definitely got a good chance of maybe clinching the British Talent Cup crown in 2019. Jack Hart returns to the British Talent Cup in 2019 after finishing 13th overall in the 2018 series, and also he finished 11th in the standard class back in the British Superbike Motorstars Championship. And next year he will definitely be hoping to get inside the top 10, maybe towards the top 5 if he has a good season. And it'll be interesting to see how Jack does in the British Talent Cup next year. William Lathrobe is a brand new name in the championship for 2019. He finished 6th overall in the Junior Supersport 300 class, and he will be riding the number 11 bike. So if you're looking out for Will, he will be riding the number 11 bike in the 2019 British Talent Cup Series. 2019 also sees Torin Woodcock, or Torin Collins, move up into the British Talent Cup Series for 2019 after finishing 1st in the EMRA Lightweight Superbike and also the Lightweight Open class. EMRA is an East Midlands Racing Association near me. It's another club a bit like the Fab Racing, but EMRA is for older people to go and race in. So he's obviously done very well in that, so he will join the British Talent Cup in 2019, running bike number 12 for that series. Harvey Claridge remains with the British Talent Cup Championship for 2019 after a tough year for Harvey in the first year of the British Talent Cup. He finished in P21. He also competed in the standard class in the British Motorstars Championship and finished P18 there, but he's back in 2019 and hopefully he can get himself towards the top 15, get some more points on the board and build up his experience racing with more professional riders. Corey Tinker is a new name for 2019. He will be riding a number 14 bike. He finished 11th in the Super Teens Thundersport Championship in 2018, and he will step up into the British Talent Cup in 2019, where he'll be hoping to fight for points, maybe some top 10s on the way, and see how he gets on in his first year of the British Talent Cup. Rhys Irwin stays with the British Talent Cup for 2019 after finishing 16th in the first year of the series. He also finished 7th in the standard class in the Motor Stars Championship throughout 2018. So 2019, I guess the goal for Rhys will be get closer to the top 10 and see how far up the order he can get after that 16th position in the debut season of the British Talent Cup in 2018. Harry Lee is another new name for the 2019 season. He finished first in the Thundersport GP3 Super Teens class and also finished 16th in the Junior Supersport class. I think he only did the second half of the season, so he missed out on a few races, did Harry. Harry's a very fast rider, and he will be in the 2019 British Talent Cup Championship, trying to get the points on the board in the first couple of races and then build his confidence from there. Zach Shelton joins the British Talent Cup grid for 2019 after finishing second in the UK Mini GP 140 class, and also finished first in the M2R Junior SM 140 class as well. So he will be going into the British Talent Cup for 2019 riding number 17. So look out for 17 if you are a Zach fan. Jamie Davis finished 15th in the British Talent Cup in 2018, but he's back to try and get himself inside that top 10 in 2019, as is Charlie Farrer. He also finished 18th in the British Talent Cup in 2018, and he'll be back as well to try and get himself inside that top 15 and closer to the top 10 in 2019. Scott Swan also stays in the British Talent Cup for 2019 after finishing 11th in 2018. He also finished 5th in the Standard Class Motor Stars Championship back in Britain, but like I said, he'll be back in 2019 on the number 20 bike to see if he can get himself closer to that top 5 for 2019. Ross Maguire also joins the 2019 class for the British Talent Cup after finishing 25th in the standard class in Motor Stars. He also was another one who I don't think competed in all of the races. He'll be riding number 21 for 2019. Benton Seabright remains in the British Talent Cup for 2019 after finishing 12th overall. He had a few good races but crashed out of podium positions. He also finished 10th in the standard class Motor Stars class in 2018, but he'll be back in 2019 to put the wrongs right and try and fight for that top 5 in the championship. Cameron Horseman remains in the British Talent Cup for 2019 after finishing 6th in the debut season. He also finished 6th in the Standard Class Motor Stars Championship, so hopefully next year Cameron can get himself closer towards that top 3 and maybe even fight for the championship in 2019. George Hopper joins the British Talent Cup grid for 2019 after finishing 8th in the Thundersport GB GP3 Super Teen Series, and he will join the British Talent Cup in 2019 riding number 24. The final rider for the 2019 season will be a reserve rider, and that is Jacob Clark. So he will step in if anybody's injured or can't attend the race. He will jump in and ride their bike. He finished 19th in the standard class in the Motor Stars Championship, and like I said, he will be the British Talent Cup reserve rider for 2019. So that was the 2019 rider lineup for the second season of the British Talent Cup. However, we're not done yet. We've got the 2019 calendar as well, so we'll quickly go through that. So the first test for the British Talent Cup is on the 8th to the 9th of April at Valencia, before the season officially kicks off at Silverstone for the opening round of the British Superbike series in the 19th to the 21st of April. The third and fourth race, the second round, will be held at Donington Park for British Superbike on the national circuit, the short circuit, and that will be done on the 24th to the 26th of May. Round 3 is at the Round 3 is at Donington Park once again, but this time they join the World Superbike Championship for the 5th and the 6th races. With the 5th to the 7th of July, the British Talent Cup boys will be back out at Donington Park on the full circuit. For the 19th to the 21st of July, a little bit later on in the month, they go back to British Superbikes to go to Snetterton to ride the Snetterton 300 circuit before returning back to Silverstone with the MotoGP British Grand Prix on the 23rd to the 25th of August, before the season wraps up in Valencia on the 15th to the 17th of November, where again they will be partnered with MotoGP. So there we go, that is it. That is the British Talent Cup riders and the dates that they'll be racing on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys with a brand new video very soon. Until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.